Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another early morning video. And in today's video we're going to have a look at Solana and have a look at some of the activity on the chain that's really interesting, possibly alarming, but I think people should know about it, and I'm really interested to get your views and opinions. So if you enjoy this sort of content, mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start on coin market cap, and we've got this explosion of green candles. I mean, where has this come from? We're at $882 billion for the total market cap of all crypto, which is up 8.5% at the time of recording. Bitcoin now at 20,109, up 10.52%. Maybe this is just one of those push it up, to the upside, liquidating individuals, obviously calling out leveraged positions before going further down. Interesting to see what Nick makes of this in the next technical analysis video, but yeah, really interesting. But we're here to talk about Solana, ranked 9th by market cap, up 17.12% at the time of recording at 33.57. Again, it's a project that I think is going to do really well, but I'm not particularly fond of this one, just with all the issues that they've had. Staying online, they had issues with the clock sort of deviating around away from real time, obviously impacting people that were staked and so forth. But what I really want to sort of highlight and talk about is Solana DeFi platform votes to control whale accounts in a bid to avoid liquidation chaos. So SolLend users voted to grant emergency powers to SolLend Labs to temporarily take over the whales account. And I think this is really interesting. I mean, should the protocol be able to take over an account of somebody that is getting liquidated? Really interesting to see what your thoughts and opinions are on that. Just because you're a massive whale shouldn't give you additional rights, in my humble opinion. But ultimately it was going to cause, or potentially cause, mass panic and more liquidation. So maybe it's the right thing to do. Just seems a bit, I don't know, concerning for me. Where do you draw the line? And I guess that's the bit that concerns me. But an interesting topic, right? So users of Solana-based borrowing and lending service SolLend voted on Sunday to force a takeover of a protocol's largest account, a whale whose extremely large margin position was getting, according to SolLend contributors, dangerously close to a huge on-chain liquidation. In my opinion, and it looks like their opinion also. The unprecedented governance vote, SolLend's first, will grant SolLend Labs emergency powers to liquidate the whale's vulnerable assets, around 20 million SOL, via over-the-counter OTC trades instead of decentralized exchanges, where decentralized finance DeFi liquidations usually occur. If the price of SOL drops too low, SolLend Labs said on-chain liquidations of the whale's position could cause chaos in Solana's DeFi markets. Doing so over the OTC service would likely avoid such an outcome. So yeah, it looks like this person's going to get liquidated, but it's going to be over the counter. But I don't know, like, do they have to do that before that price point gets taken out? Really interesting, right? But yeah, like, it is very interesting. So the account had parked 5.7 million SOL on SolLend, or over 95% of pools deposited. Against that, it had borrowed $108 million in stable coins, far more than anyone else. So yeah, it's huge. So yeah, it's really interesting. The sole governance token holders who participated voted yeah with 97.5% of the votes. the proposal barely cleared 1% of the overall share of the entire, I guess, ecosystem there, 1.13% share. So it needed to be over the 1% mark. So it only just did it. And this is kind of, I guess, a visual of the wallets, right? And that is really, really interesting. And then you've got obviously your vote here. So yeah, like for me, this is an interesting topic to discuss because I don't know how I feel about it. Like being able to have DeFi, decentralized finance, means that nobody, you know, can, it's not like a centralized exchange or lending platform like with Celsius or various others. Nexo would be another, where they kind of control your assets. This is supposed to be decentralized, and you know, it concerns me that, you know, somebody could get hold of my wallet, for example, just because I didn't want to, you know, message you back, for example. I might have been watching it patiently with capital and, you know, to put in there if it was getting really, really close. So interested to get your views and opinions on it. It was definitely one that I wanted to cover because I think, you know, where do you draw the line? It's one of those, like, are they right to do it or not? Interested to get your views and opinions. Probably best that they did. But like I say, it raises questions about, is it centralized or decentralized? Yeah, it's interesting. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Mash up that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.